Hey, TPC here. We're going back to the 1920s, Depression era, bread and butter pickles. We're going to see if these things are as sweet as Tawny Katane doing cartwheels across Jaguars. Anyway, let's take a look. Okay, first thing you need to do is you need to fill up a sink about a third of the way full with cold water, and to that we're going to add some white vinegar. This is for cleaning the pickles before we start processing them. Now we're going to take some distilled white vinegar and pour it in. You don't need a whole lot, but you need enough to clean the pickles. And that was roughly about a cup. And probably about 2 gallons of water. That should be good. Now dump all your pickling cucumbers in there. And you want to work them around with your hand. Basically just get in here and try and get the surfaces clean. And get them ready to start being cut up and halved and quartered. Just depending on what you're going to do. Going to be doing 2 kinds of pickles today, so we'll go through those. We're going to do in this video we're going to do a small thing of bread and butter pickles. Now put your clean pickles in a colander, because you can see how dirty the water became just from washing those few pickles. We're going to drain that out, and then we're going to wash them off with clean water and let them sit in the sink. I just switched the head on my faucet to shower, and that's how we clean pickles off. Now that they've had a good bath, let them sit to air dry a little bit, and we're going to start making the brines. Okay, we're going to start processing down the pickles. First thing I'm going to do is slice up some of the pickles, put them in this little pint ball glass jar, and that will be the bread and butter pickles. When you begin to process your pickles for a fresh pack, make sure you take off both the blossom and the stem ends. These ends contain enzymes that can turn your pickles to mush. If you want to keep them crisp, take these ends off. Okay, we're going to make the brine for bread and butter pickles. We're starting off with a cup and 1/8 of a vinegar water solution. You've got 1/3 of a cup of water, 1/3 of a cup of cider vinegar, and then almost 1/2 cup of white distilled vinegar. And we're going to pour that into the pan here. Alright, we need 1/2 teaspoon of celery seed. We need 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Teaspoon and 1/2 of mustard seed. Just a few black peppercorns. About 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then we're going to put in 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. And just a slight smidge of ground clove. You want to bring this up to a boil and get all that sugar dissolved. Then take it off the heat and allow it to cool for just a couple of minutes. You don't want boiling liquid. Now you have your prepared pint of sliced pickling cucumbers, some sliced or diced red pepper, and some thin slices of onion. And you're going to pour the hot solution in to this jar, and then let the pickles and everything set and become room temperature. Once they become room temperature, pop the lid on and put them in the refrigerator. They'll be good in about 2 days. Now just let them sit and cool like this until they're room temperature. Then you can cap them and put them into the fridge. And like I said, in about 2 days, these will be ready to eat. And that, my friends, is your basic bread and butter pickle. Give it a couple of days in the fridge, and then give it a taste. They're very popular with catering events and with barbecue. Thanks for watching.